Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's not working very well. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
I really would expect some type of warmer response at a moment that I consider to be a time of glamour and growing. Unfortunately, it did not happen. And I can handle that. Actually, to be honest with you, I do feel somehow disappointed because I was about to give away a very attractive prize to the most exciting individual among the audience. But now it's over. But just watch for another opportunity, if, of course, you care about grabbing a very valuable prize from me before you leave this setting today. And guess what? I already have one for you. It relates to an Aesop's fable where a donkey got involved with a lion. The king of the jungle wanted a wicked animal to recognize that all tree leaves were white. And as you can understand, the donkey was fully convinced this wasn't true. But ultimately, out of a concern for his safety, his position, and his future in the jungle, he agreed that tree leaves were not green. This is just an analogy to help you understand the difference between a degree at AIU and studies from the most renowned and prestigious universities of the world. And this is my other challenge prospect for you. If you can find me a really, truly solid rationale that proves that University X is better than University Y, if you can prove that unquestionably, then you will obtain a shiny prize from me this afternoon. Honorable and distinguished members of the Board of Trustees of Atlantic International University, eminent colleagues, faculty, and staff of AIU, very dear graduating students of the class of 2010, cherished parents, family members, relatives, and friends of the graduating students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I love being here this afternoon. It's a truly gorgeous environment, isn't it? And this is one that I personally feel very happy to be in, and of course, one you too should be proud to be proud of. And for this reason, ladies and gentlemen, I would appreciate you now join me and put our hands together to give ourselves a big, and I mean a real big round of applause. Thank you. And again, congratulations to all of you for being somehow and somewhat part of this event. It is an important event. There is not even 1 ounce of doubt. This has got to be an instant of thrill, joy, excitement, passion, pleasure, and satisfaction. This is the culminating stage where we come to the end of a journey that has become possible only through a pragmatic utilization of personal resources, physical, emotional, and cognitive, that we all have inside us. Personally, I've been there on several occasions, and I know the extent that it is almost an impossible endeavor, sort of a quasi chore, so to speak, to combine family, work, and studies at the post-secondary level. That's not easy. Sometimes, I guess, you feel like giving up entirely and dropping everything, right? Still, you hung up and you persevered, not just because Atlantic International University afforded you the opportunity to complete your programs in such a revolutionary and groundbreaking manner, but mostly, don't forget that, due to the lovely reality that you possessed and you used what it took to overcome obstacles, break barriers, be ingenious enough, and produce learning systems that only you could come to grips with and manage. This is where we join one of the most prominent figures of education, and I am thinking of a name by Albert Einstein, who stated clearly, and I quote him, "I never teach my pupils, I only attempt to provide the conditions in which they can learn." This is one of my favorite quotations, which I mention virtually on every occasion. And nothing can be closer to the genuine truth when it comes to education. Learning, ladies and gentlemen, does not occur because of the quality of the professors, the size and degree of sophistication of building structures, or the signature of popular and powerful authority figures. We build learning only and when we want learning to be. To do that, you must tap onto your own potential. You must use your personal resources. You must be very deep into yourself. In short, you must be authentic heroes. That is, people who are alone and surrounded by difficult situations, yet are willing to brave every circumstance, regardless, in order to succeed. You've done that, dear graduating students. You've done it well, to the extent that we are here today for this graduation ceremony. And if you aren't quite sure about this reality, please allow me to honor the heroes that you unquestionably are in this setting of the Ramada Marco Polo Resort Beach of Sunny Isles Beach in Florida.